Okay, 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 okay. Sorry. We are going live now. We are going live now. Okay, hello, and welcome. Hello. Let's check our stream status real quick. Hello, and welcome. There we go. Yeah. Now, sorry about the delay, guys. We should have just started this stream well an hour ago, but we have some difficulties here, and well, yeah, we are finally able to go online now. And hello and welcome. This is the 7th day of our Seago 2025 daily stream. And if you guys just new in this stream here, so Seago 2025 is an event which connects content creators with VTubers, what else? Media to the developer and publisher from Southeast Asia. So we as content creators, we can ask for some access to their game, and we will gonna make some coverage of those games throughout the December. So from December 1st till December 31st, we will gonna be playing games from Southeast Asia developers and publishers as well. We forgot to mention about that. So yeah, as you guys can see now, we will gonna be playing games that is on the oh, no, not that. That is on the itch.io. So on oh wait, what? Oh gosh. Sorry. Game for. We mistakenly deleted the wrong video there. Oh, so okay, let's just continue with our current stream. So in the previous 6 days, we are playing games on Steam, and on this day we will gonna be playing games on itch.io. So, gosh. So now let's see the list that we will gonna be playing here, and first off, we will gonna be playing Office Cross Dating Simulator, and then Waktunya Kerja, ARMAGARDEN, our Moonson Balcony, Larut, All Crops, and then Rated. So we will gonna be playing 7 games in this stream. We have already have the game in our we already have the game in our computer here, so let's just let's see now games. Let's just put it that way. We forgot to extract the game, guys. Sorry about that. And yeah, let's just do that, and we will gonna be starting with our first game right after it done. So let's just put that there. There we go. ARMAGARDEN, Office Cross Dating Simulator. ARMAGARDEN, Rated, Moonson Balcony. Oh, why do we want to open Moonson Balcony there? Okay, so let's start with Office Cross Dating Simulation. Now the game is built by using Reinichii or Python Python-based game engine that is focused to make visual novels. And let's see, let's open the itch.io page here, and now we have this page is already been set, so let's change the game capture to this one. There we go. It's we gotta resize that. So there's is recommended for 18 plus, audience only, full game involved, graphic murder, death, graphic violence, death or murder, kidnapping and stalking, psychological horror and stuff like that. So yeah, we are definitely older than 18 years old, so we gotta go with full screen over here. Skip option. Iya, anak pintar. So now let's see. Here's the description about the game, guys. It's a game by Reinichii, and supposedly it's published by Lunartic Studio. And the game description here says so. It's just a bit of the story. So after moving to the city with your best friend, you finally land an internship as an event designer at Pixel Playground Studios. To your surprise, your workplace is filled with attractive and eligible bachelors, each with their own charm and compelling backstories. You will fall for the strong and dependable event manager, the shy graphic designer, the playboy social media strategist, the cunning creative director, or the quiet exhibition coordinator. So there's a bunch of stroked up word sentences in here, so your choice will shape your fate both in love and survival. And yeah, you can download the game in itch.io. The link is on the description down below. It's downloadable for Windows, Mac OS, Linux as well as Android. So if you guys find the game interesting, you can also play the game on your phone. So wait, is boleh. Is the audio fine, right? So yeah, without further ado, let's head into the game. Since we are clearly out of our schedule here, we are very late on starting our stream. We are very late on our schedule. So hello, my fellow player. Tell me, have we met before? No, clearly haven't met before. That's perfectly fine. I hope this. Lah emang pilihnya no, kan ditanya udah pernah ketemu, kita udah pernah ketemu apa belum? Kan kita belum pernah ketemu sama dia, masa kita bilang kita udah pernah ketemu? So that's perfectly fine. Iya nanti aja kita mainin lagi ya, yang pencet yes ya. That's perfectly fine. I hope this version gives you a better experience. The previous build was riddled with imperfections, bugs, errors, and things that shouldn't have existed. We wouldn't want you to suffer through that again, would we? Have I spoken to you about the butterfly effect? No. We haven't even met, but You asked whether you've spoken to us about the butterfly effect. Very well. The butterfly effect is the idea that even the smallest action can cause a storm. So tread carefully, player. Every choice, no matter how small, may lead into consequences far beyond your imagination. Now let me share a different kind of warning. Have you ever heard of the Hydra? The Hydra was a monstrous serpent born of ancient myth. Its many heads were writhed in swamps, spreading fear and panic among stone folks of old. But even the bravest warrior was not able to slay the wretched beast. Oh yeah, we forgot to put our timer in our Desktown here, so let's just put some timer in here. Can we just let's just put probably somewhere like 45 minutes for this one. There we go. And but even oh, we already read that. For every blade slashed across its head, it would cause two more to spawn in its place, causing fruitless cycle of hatred and death. Over time, this creature warped into a metaphor, a symbol of futility. For in trying to eliminate a problem, person, or truth, you may only cause it to return, stronger and hungrier. The poignant lesson in how sometimes resisting can even lead to one's demise. Don't you agree? 520? Who is that? Who is this? 520. This. Now, what should I call you? Oh, we can type now. Let's call it with our name. And your pronouns. We can choose our pronouns here. Let's just go with he or him. Welcome, Dixa. Enjoy. So, there's a Sailor Moon in here. There's also some Hatsune Miku, there's some teapot and bunch of stuffs in here. Beep 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 beep. I could already feel the sunlight creeping through the window, up my legs, the unrelenting ray of warmth slowly climbing its way up, like it's trying to torture me out of bed. 5 more minutes. The bright sunlight was so annoying it felt like a nice embrace, yet unwanted at a time like this. I ground into my pillow. I know I should get up, but the thought alone was enough to make me want to disappear under the covers again. Do I want to get up? Snooze the alarm, get up. Yeah, let's just snooze the alarm. A blaring alarm drilled into my eardrum like an angry jackhammer, yanking me from the warm grip of sleep. Groaning, I cracked open one eye and fumbled blindly for my phone in the dark, smacking around until I finally hit the snooze button. Just 10 more minutes, that's all I need. Just 10. In what felt like just a blip in time, the alarm screamed again, this time accompanied by a sharp knock on my bedroom door. Yeah, anak pintar. We got called by Ray. You better be up. You do know it's your first day, right? Ray's voice got through like a whip. Don't make me drag your lazy bum out of the bed. Oh yes, Ray was in Tiger Mom mode again. She can be harsh at times, but she usually means it well. With a dramatic sigh, I bid farewell to my beloved bed and limped into the bathroom like a zombie. Staring into the mirror, I take a good look at myself. Yikes! Last night late night gaming session definitely left its mark. I let out a quick groan, splashed some cold water on my face, then jumped into a quick icy shower to shock myself fully awake. And this must be Ray. Once squeaky clean and dressed in something sensible for an expectant intern first day at work, I stepped out of my room and entered the adjacent kitchenette. Ray was already leaning against the counter, glowing with smug energy and sipping a cup of freshly brewed coffee. Well, look who's up already. It's Mr. Bright Eyes. Also, that must be where our pronouns have changed. She teased, a smirk tugging at her lips. Harry ha ha. I grumbled, pouring myself a cup of coffee while inserting 2 slices of bread into the toaster. You know, I already regret joining that raid last night. Why didn't you stop me? I did tell you to go to bed early. Ray says, raising an eyebrow. You didn't listen. I groaned again. Please don't say it. She leaned in, eyes gleaming with a tinge of viciousness. I told you so. Oof. Blunt and direct as always, but I can't say I didn't deserve that. This woman, my best friend and housemate, is a menace, but I love her for it. We met back in university and it clicked instantly the moment we started talking. Thanks to our shared interest and matching chaotic energy. After graduating, we decided to move into a small, cozy apartment together here in the city. Ray has been doing pretty well for herself as a streamer. She built a name for herself with both her cozy gameplay stream and viral art she posts online. While the toaster did its thing, I pulled out my phone and started scrolling through the morning news. And we have some news here. Hey, did you see this? I asked with an eyebrow raised. Another person gone missing in the city? That's like, what, the 5th case this month? Ray hummed thoughtfully. Creepy. I wonder if the police are even connecting the dots yet. You have to be careful out there, you hear? Also, the president of the Murasaki group just made a huge donation to the Pink Iris Church, like 7 figures. Of course he did. Ray's cough. Rich people and cults. Name a more predictable combo. And oh, Pixel Playground Studios' immersive art event is apparently a massive hit. Everyone's raving about it. Ray perked up. Yeah, I saw a few highlights from the event on my feed too. Looks sick as heck. I know, right? I can't believe today's my first day working at my dream studio. Toast done just in time for breakfast. I grabbed the hot slices and slathered them with kaya and butter, creating my very own roti bakar. Oh, wait, So, uh, uh, office, office. Also, so this game is from Malaysian developer. No wonder there's some roti bakar there. The sweetness of the kaya blended perfectly with the creamy butter. Simple, yet beloved by so many. It was the best kind of breakfast food anyone could wish for. In no time I finished my toast, and after taking the last sip of coffee, I headed to the front door to slip on my shoes. Have a great first day, Dixon. Ray calls out cheerfully from the kitchen. Thanks, bestie, I replied with a small wave. My heart fluttered a little from all the nerves and excitement. So there we go, on our way to the office. Clutching my bag nervously, I stood in front of the doors of the apartment's elevator while waiting for the lift to arrive. Just as I stepped inside, I heard a voice call out from the hallway. Hey, wait, hold the elevator. Mashing the open door, I held the door open for the anxious stranger. A few seconds later, a man with blinding white hair almost crashed into me with his haste. He was clearly out of breath, with one hand gripping the elevator door and panting non-stop. Sorry guys, we just coughed there. So the elevator door non-stop. Oh, we already read that. So, thanks. Who is this white-haired guy? He can't, no problem, I said casually, sneaking a glance at him. Wait, how have I never seen this guy before? How was I only finding out that I was living with the same floor as such a good-looking neighbor? Ray was definitely hearing about this later. He had that hot boy next door charm going on, with his stylish bright bleaches white hair, piercings in his ear and all the right places, and a sleek pair of brow piercing to tidy look together. The man pulled off the e-boy vibe so effortlessly it almost made me jealous. And that lady killer smile. It was getting me way too hot and bothered, and it's not even 9 a.m. yet. So, where are you headed? His sudden question caught me off guard. With that outfit on, you definitely look like you are on a serious mission. Oh, it's my first day at work, I replied, fidgeting with my bag anxiously. I mean, it's the first day of my internship. Welcome to the working world. I'm currently working too. It would be a super crazy coincidence if we ended up working together, working in Pixel Playground Studios together. My eyes widened immediately. Huh? Wait, no way. His eyes lit up. What's this line over here? Wait, don't tell me you are interning at Pixel Playground? I blinked in surprise. Yeah? How did you know? He laughed before tossing me a playful grin. Because I'll have you know you are currently looking at one of your senior. Nih, anak pintar. No way. He's My hot neighbor and hot coworker at the same time? I think I would just max out my luck for the entire year. You wanna head there together? We can go together on my right. I doubt Riku would be thrilled if he found out that one of his interns show up late on their first day, huh? So perhaps we get this encounter only if we snoozed on a bit. Sure, let's follow the hot stranger or no. Yeah, sure. We don't want to be late. Sure. Yeah, let's go together. Upon arriving at the basement, we casually made our way to the parking area. I glanced around and tried to guess his mode of transport. What kind of ride such a dashing man use? A well-worn yet powerful motorcycle. Expensive sport car. Kenapa anak muda? Apanya kapus? Terlalu pojok itu. Ini agak dimundurin dikit. Jangan terlalu pojok. Agak ke sini dikit dia baru bisa. Nggak bisa terlalu panjang, mundurin dikit. Mundurin dikit anak pintar. Ini mundurin dikit nih, mundurin dikit nih. Nih mundurin dikit nih. Nih mundurin dikit nih. Ya. Nih mundurin dikit nih. Tuh. Dah. Dah. So sorry about that interruption, guys. Just as I just as I wrapped up that thought his ya, Ibrahim coba lihat ini ceritanya pakai bahasa apa ini dia. Mbak bacain di situ ceritanya pakai bahasa apa. Ya, masa dibacanya pakai bahasa Indonesia? Sorry about another interruption, guys. So, just as I wrapped up that thought, he stopped in the front of a bright blue Vespa. A cute, rounded baby blue Vespa. I wasn't expecting this in the slightest. The difference between his edgy look and his adorable bike hit me like a truck. Haha, carbon. This was the best example of gap mo if anyone was asking. Just tell me one thing, I said, trying to snivel and giggle. Do you live here, mister? You look a bit flustered. It's Kache, and no, I don't actually. So Kache di masa Malaysia itu apa ya? Kache, kayak paman gitu kali ya? Oh, Kache is the name. Oh, Kache is his name. Sorry. It's a bit embarrassing, really, but I crashed at a friend's place last night because I was too hammered to ride back. He rubbed the back of his neck upward. He rubbed the back of his neck awkwardly. His cheeks turned a few shades red. Just be right back, guys. Okay, okay. Sorry again, guys. We keep getting interrupted here. Okay, recalling the embarrassing event of last night. Do you know who Vincent Lim is? Vincent Lim? Yes. He was my neighbor stayed at the unit 318 on the right hand side of my apartment. So we should have stayed at the either 319 or 317 then. He rears a ridiculously adorable Persian cat which he accidentally let out once. I remember Ray and I spent a whole morning hunting the rascal down to return to its rightful owner, and he ended up treating us to dinner as a gesture of thanks afterwards. If Kache was a friend of Vincent's, I figured he was trustworthy enough, right? So the both of you are friends? That's nice. Kache handed me a helmet. Safety first. I took it with a small nod. A few moments later, we are zipping through the city streets on our way to Pixel Playground Studios. We pulled into the underground parking lot not long after. I climbed off the Vespa and busied myself with tidying my face and hair as Katya went to park the scooter. It wasn't long after we made our way to the front entrance of the building. As the door, oh, it's this very same elevator like we have in our apartment. As the door of the lift slowly closed, Katya turned to face me. Hey, intern, how rude of me. I just realized I haven't gotten your name yet. Call me Dixa. Dixa. He repeated it slowly, as if savoring the sound of it. Well, isn't that a pretty name? He whistled. My cheek flushed at the compliment. I immediately looked away, hoping that he had not noticed. The elevator chimed when we arrived at office lobby where the reception came into view. I was told to wait at the lobby first, I said while exiting the elevator. Alright, I'll see you soon, Dixa. He smiled, all dimples and irresistible charm in my face. God, he made it impossible to forget his presence. I could feel the heat still lingering on my face. That smile, that voice, Kache might actually be the death of me. I made my way to the reception desk just past the lobby and introduced myself. Good morning. I am one of the new interns. Today is my first day. May I know where the training will take place? The receptionist gave me a polite smile and I pointed toward a nearby hallway. You will find the meeting room in one of the doors flanking that corridor. It's the second door on the left. I've been told another intern will be joining you. They should be arriving soon. Oh, we have another intern friend. I gave her my thanks and nervously sauntered in that direction. The meeting room was empty save for the dainty first perch on one of the swivel chairs. It must have been one of the interns, but there were no sign of them anywhere. I glanced around with an anxious look on my face. The new place always made me feel a bit uneasy. So we have Sonya? Office Crush. Oh, it's the game itself. What's That's Sunny again. Perhaps it's another game by Reinichii. We all by Reinichii, so let's just look out. What does Reinichii's other game in this it's IO thing? It's IO. It's IO. Okay. Oh, food conversation lingo. Oh. So only office cross dating and food conversation lunch lingo. But seems like it's not the one in that poster there. I glance around it and just look at my face. Oh, I already read that. I took a seat toward the middle of the meeting room and began scrolling through my phone feed to pass the time. I tried my best to not let my over-anxious mind take hold. Oh, we can scroll back like we have on the like in the perfect apocalypse. That's nice. I tried on my a few minutes later, the meeting room door opened to reveal a girl around my age wiping her hands with a napkin. Oh, who is she? Her tidy brunette bun and frilly person talked to me. And a frilly floral dress made her seems like a nice person to talk to. Even while idle, she had a resting smile that made her look friendly and approachable. I overwrought a smile. Hi, are you an intern too? She shot me a glance, then began staring me down from head to toe. Not long after, she replied with a look I least expected. Pure disdain. Without a word, she turned her back away from me and shifted her seat as far away as possible. She began clacking the screen of her phone with her sharp nail, totally ignoring me. Oops. Did I accidentally do something wrong? There was a stony silence in the air. I decided to play it off coolly by pretending to text Ray. I won't lie, it stung my self-esteem a bit to have received the cold shoulder instead of opportunity to make a new friend. Guess I'll have to try again some other time. Just as the silence seemed like it was going to stretch into forever, the room door finally opened. It was a man. He wore a fitted purple waistcoat over Chris' white shirt, which was paired with a pair of sleek black slacks. His presence was striking. If I could use three adjectives to describe him, it would be clean-cut, polished, and effortlessly composed. He looked handsome with his dark hair neatly styled, a pair of thin-framed glasses perched on the bridge of his nose, adding to his sharp intellectual aura. My eyes widened in anticipation. I had seen this man before, though it was through a screen. He was Mr. Riku, a creative director of Pixel Playground Studios whom I had the pleasure of meeting during my first V-Room interview. Even though his video back then was in low resolution and his voice lagged at times, he still managed to radiate a potent, intimidating aura. So now that he was standing right in front of me, I could see that he exuded more confidence than I initially thought. He looked like the kind of man who had an iron grip on the every aspect of his life from his career down to his personal life. down to the finest detail. Maybe that's why he held such top position in the company. There should be one more of you joining us this morning, Riku said while glancing at his watch with a subtle frown. And yet, she is late. I hope both of you interns don't mind waiting. I don't like repeating myself. We had no choice but to nod in response. He then strolled up the front of the room where a whiteboard stood and began writing down points with a marker in swift, precise strokes. But before he could finish writing his first sentence, there came a knock on the door, and right as Mr. Riku was about to open his mouth to speak, the girl burst open, revealing a tall girl. She had a grin so wide it lit up the whole room. Sporting a pair of baggy cargo pants, a bundle of necklaces layered together, and a cropped jacket over a band tee, she looks like she was ready for a new streetwear lounge photo shoot rather than first day at an internship. She quickly turned her gaze to face everyone in the room. She flashed us in an apologetic grin. She was so charismatic and charming that she made it impossible not to forgive her. I hope I'm not too late. Yeah, oh, she's Ren. So, okay. Ren, Riku, and who's the other one? We forgot. I glanced at my phone. It was 9:02 a.m. Please be more punctual next time, Miss Prakas. Riku said curtly, eyes still glued to the whiteboard. Take a seat. We are starting the training soon. The girl proceeded to slide into the chair beside me. She immediately leaned over, mischievous glint in her eyes, and whispered something softly in my ear. Hey, call me Ren. Looking forward to working with you, kitty. I smiled. If the other intern heard what Ren had said, she gave me no indication. Not long after, I heard her let out a soft cough from the back of the room. After he finished writing on the board, Riku finally turned around to face us. He stood perfectly straight from his hand clasped into the room. Collapsed in front of him. Sorry about that, guys. Very prim, very proper. Great. Now that everyone is here, let us begin. Wait. So far, almost all the character here is only having 4-letter name, like Riku, Prin. What's that guy's again? Pache. And our name, Dixa. Oh, our name fits really well in this game. So, welcome interns. Today marks the beginning of your internship at Pixel Playground Studios. I am Riku Murasaki, a creative director, and I will be guiding all of you throughout your whole duration here. His presence commanded attention. He was uber composed and looked like he tolerated no nonsense. Before we begin the training, I'd like each of you to introduce yourself. You'll be working closely together, so it's best to get familiar with one another now. I was dreading this. The intern in the pink floral dress stood up first. She began speaking in a sweet voice and wore a cheerful smile the entire time. Oh, this one is Peony. You are a combo breaker, Peony. Why don't you just got called Peon or Penny? Oh, my name is Peony Lai. I'm 23 and I hope I'll learn about how to be a good production and assistant at creative events. I hope to learn more about the studio's operating workflows and hope to gain valuable experience working with the team during my time here. I feel so honored to be here. She gushed before sitting back down on her seat in cutesy manner. Her demeanor was completely different from earlier. Ren was next to introduce herself. She stood up and flashed a laid-back smile. Why is Ren the second one? Shouldn't we be the second one to introduce ourselves? Definitely, since we are the second one that arrived in here. Ren Prakash the name. I hope to learn more about graphic design during my time here. Super stoked about to be working with everyone and seeing where things go, you know what I mean. She plopped back down on her seat, seeming like he had given up on lecturing Ren from now. Mr. Riku remained silent at the lack of formality. Crap, it was my turn now. I stood up slowly, trying to not let my jittery nerves get the best of me. Hey everyone, I'm Dixa. I hope to learn more about event design during my internship. I look forward to learning a lot and get lots of quality guidance while I'm here. I quickly sat back down. Riku clamped his hand together. It was a firm sound that pulled our attention back to him. Alright, now that introduction are out of the way, let's talk about what you are actually going to be doing around here. Pixel Playground Studio philosophy has always been about blending creativity and technological to turn heads and make an impact. We are known for organizing hyper-immersive events, pop-up exhibits, public art installations, and interactive campaigns. We are just a small fraction of what our amazing employees are capable of doing. In short, our vision is to bring art to life in ways that people can actually engage with, not just look at. He placed around to face us with placid smile on his face. So for all of your internship, no one is allowed to go stand around and look pretty while going to get everyone of you involved in a project. We are a lean team where we run a tight ship with even tighter deadlines, so every hand matters. First up, you'll be learning about how to manage multiple projects. Don't freak out. I'm not expecting you to take charge of a whole event right now from the get-go, but you'll be helping the team keep track of what needed to get done. Think schedule, task checklist, liaising with customers and vendors, and making sure nothing falls through the cracks. All of you will basically the glue that help keep our operation running smoothly. Oh, we only have 7 minutes left, guys, on this session. Second, we'll get you involved with our social media team. We work a lot with the public, so advertising and promoting what we do is also a big part of the job. You will be heading to the team to generate social media content, which involves brainstorming, caption, picking key visuals, and arranging an appropriate social media calendar and posts. If you have got a creative or marketing bone in your hand, this is where it will come handy. He looked at Ren briefly, seemingly hinting that she would thrive in this area. Third, you also need you also learn about venue setup and logistic. This part will be more hands-on. We host events in all kinds of spaces, so the team always has to scout out suitable venues, figures out the floor plan, talk to vendors, and make sure the space can accommodate our vision. Don't worry, we don't expect any of you to do any of heavy lifting unless you want to, but you'll be helping with event setup and keeping things running smoothly on set, huh? Fourth, no, oh yeah, that's already right. Fourth, we also give you all some exposure in the event design. This is the fun part. You will be helping with creative visuals, coming up with themes, setting up installation, brainstorming mood boards, and more. We'll give you pointers on how to create the perfect looks and feel for different types of events. If you have knacks for coming up with ideas or have strong visual sense, this is where you will shine. He paused, letting us digest all the information up to this point for a bit before going to the last point. Lastly, you'll be involved with this community and public engagement. This one often get overlooked, but it's just as important. During event, our goal is for people to feel connected, like they are part of the experience. So, job scoop here would mean interviewing participants to learn more about what they enjoy and what they did not, organize surveys to gather feedback, help run interactive sections, or just by answering questions online. You will be the bridge between art and the audience. He took a step forward, then casually leaned his hips against the table. It will be a mix of creative and practical work, and I guarantee it can get somewhat chaotic at times, but I trust that you guys will be able to handle it well. And I'm positive that you will learn a lot along the way. So, suddenly Ren leaned over and whispered to me, "Sounds like my kind of fun. I adore chaos." I nodded weakly and a little dazed from the information overload. One thing was for certain, that this internship was going to be one heck of a ride. A busy ride, no doubt, but an amazing one nonetheless. I felt giddy as thinking about the months ahead. Any questions so far? He glanced at us. I was sure that he was staring at a group of blank-faced interns, too overwhelmed with information to even know what to say. All right, then, let's move on. Let's go for a quick tour of the office. I'll introduce you to the team you will be working with. With that, Mr. Riku ushered the three of us out of the meeting room and up the lift of the main office, where the real magic happened. In a few employees, we are already deep in conversation right outside the lift, most likely discussing a cool art project. Most looked focused at their desk, typing away at their keyboard or in the middle of drawing. I spot someone taking a smoke break out on the balcony. Mr. Riku first introduced us to a group of three individuals casually chatting around the water cooler. It was my first time witnessing what people always describe as water cooler conversation in an office setting. Oh, there's people. There was an intimidating look looking lanky woman in a crisp white shirt tucked in a beige dress pants to a friendly short woman dressed head to toe in pink and a stern middle-aged man in a light blue shirt with bright orange necktie and brown pants. So yeah, that's all the time we got for the game, guys. So if you guys find the game interesting, you can just check the game for yourself. The game is called where's the game? Office Cross Dating Simulation. It is available in itch.io. You can download it for Windows, Mac OS, Linux, as well as Android. And yeah, it is developed by Reinichii. The programmer is Ren.exe, UI designer is Random and Reinichii, proofreading Amis Lavender's BGM Dova Syndrome. And you tricky soundtrack I commissioned from what? Sound effects, Pixabay, plugin Phoenix and Watson, test player Gold Z Blade and Amis Lavender. So that's it for our first game. If you guys want to know about the story, yeah, feel free to play the game for yourself. We will gonna put our progress in here and we will gonna continue it much later. Are you sure you want to return to main menu? This will lose progress. This will lose unsafe progress. Yes, we already saved, but thank you for the reminder. So now off to our second game for today. So we are very sorry that we need to cut short on the time there, guys, because we already starting quite late. Oh no. Can we how can we can just do that. So another 45 minutes and iya anak pintar kepar 2 nanti ya. So the second games will be Waktunya Kerja. Waktunya Kerja ini siapa yang buat ya? Waktunya Kerja. So Waktunya Kerja is a game by Pagi and it is published by Manusia Pagi. So where's the game again? Waktunya Kerja. Time to work. So how? This one's search. Don't run on more info. Run anyway. Okay. There we go. F4 is full screen on. We have language selections over here. So let's pop that into our screen here. And waktunya kerja, time to work, waktunya kerja mana? There we go. Okay. Why is the games not appearing in the screen? Why is the game is not appeared on the screen? The game is not appeared on the screen, guys. Does it have the web-based one that we can play it with? How can we make a coverage if the game does not want to be shown in our OBS? Perhaps it's our game capture cursor. Who creates this normal? Let's title otherwise add capture specific window. Well, let's just do a full screen share instead then. Yeah, let's just do that. Capture any full screen application. So that then is that. Let me just check on our stream here real quick. Does that opened? No, that's just not open. Iya, anak pintar, ada bahasa Indonesianya. Auto copter with hotkey. We cannot use any of that. So how about we just do some display capture? Just capture your names. Let's capture all of our entire screen like this. Huh? Oh, there we go. It's finally up. Salah pindah. It's finally showing. But why does it's not showing in this one? Yeah, why does that not shown on that one? So we finally able to make it work, guys. But let's just pull it back there. So let's move that down a bit lower. So and so the other one should be this one. Gotta need to resize this one as well, like so. Yeah, around that should works. Yeah, around that should definitely works. Yeah, that should works. So now we finally able to get it done. So we can have two language we can choose on, and we can have two language we can choose on. Nanti orangnya nggak ngerti kalau kita cuma main pakai bahasa Indonesia, anak pintar. Gue mau pakai bahasa Indonesia aja. Ya. Oke. So our boy here wants us to play the game using Indonesian. Sorry about the English viewers if you don't understand what we are saying later on the game, but feel free to ask about things that you don't understand. We definitely gonna explain it to you. So let's just use Indonesian here. Yuk kita pakai bahasa Indonesia ya. Waktunya kerja. Game dari Agarin Paci Necro Rocket 64. Tekan Z atau X. Oke. Permainan baru, lanjut, opsi, kredit, opsi, first music, sound effect ya a bit too loud. Oke, gedean suaranya. Oke, kita mulai permainan baru aja. Apakah kamu ingin melewati minggu pertama? Tidaklah. Kita mau lihat minggu pertamanya. Minggu pertama pasti tutorial. Indah sekali. Kamu bisa merasakan angin yang asin berhembus. Cuaca yang indah tanpa ada tanda-tanda badai di cakrawala. Dan kapal tidak seramai yang biasanya. Sungguh perjalanan yang menyenangkan. Oh, we are so used to read this one. To read the story in English and kinda feel weird to read it in Indonesian. Oh yeah, we forgot to introduce the game. So Waktunya Kerja is a live work simulation game made with RPG Maker 2003 with maniac patch based on game made for RPG Maker 2025 game jam. Iya, anak pintar. It's still work in progress, but and the second demo will be released on 18th December. So there are gonna be new contents for the game after 18 December 2025. Now the full game will be released in 2026, hopefully. And it's a story about a Beano that's traveled to other island far away from his hometown to get one thing, fortune. For his family, he has to find best place to get part-time jobs faster so that his family can finally rest easy without anyone familiar, without experience living in the city. But with the deadlines looming around his mind, will be not able to survive this pressure. Now the game is developed by Neo Rocket 64, and so who is Gajin Pachi? Yeah, but it says here that the game is developed by ARMAGARDEN Pagi. Yeah, there's the one that on the main menu as well, and it is published by Manusia Pagi. So ya, kita lanjut aja ke gamenya. Andai saja kamu berada di sini untuk liburan, ingat alasan kenapa kamu mau merantau. Tiket ini tidak gunanya jika kamu hanya bertamasya. Keluargamu membutuhkan segala uang yang kamu gapai. Karena dengan itu, semua akan baik-baik saja. Kamu sudah sampai. Tempat ini tidak seperti yang pernah kamu lihat sebelumnya. Kota ini terlihat sibuk. Kamu hanya bisa takjub saat melihat ke atas pada banyak bangunan tinggi. Lalu lintas di mana-mana serta banyak orang yang pergi dan berlalu di sekitar kota. We do have set our timer, right? Okay, timer is up. Oh, we have 5 minutes pass by already. Tapi kamu tidak punya kamu ingin menjadi banyak tempat, tapi kamu tidak punya waktu untuk hari ini. Kamu langsung menuju ke tempat yang harusnya kamu tuju sekarang ini. Where are we going? Tempat kos-kosan yang sudah kamu rencanakan untuk kamu tinggal di kota ini. Relatif paling murah dari semua yang bisa kamu cari. Sejujurnya, ini nggak buruk juga. Untuk 1,5 juta per bulan kamu dapat banyak. Ada wifi, kamar mandi, ada AC, dan beberapa perabot yang penting. And few essential utilities and perabot itu apa bahasa Inggrisnya? Furnitures and some few important furnitures. Dan ini adalah kamarmu. Hari ini sangat melelahkan, tapi lebih baik kita taruh beberapa barang ke dalam kamar. Waktu sudah sore. Baiklah, mari kita masuk dan atur kamarmu. So time to organize our room. Kamar ini terlihat lebih luas dari yang kamu pikirkan. Bagus. Kamu sudah menetapkan beberapa barang dari kopermu, tapi kamu juga sedang istirahat sejenak sebelum lanjut. Mungkin kamu bisa jelajah kamarmu untuk sekarang. Jika kamu sudah siap, kamu bisa periksa kopermu untuk melanjutkan ke dalam penataan kamarmu. So we need to explore our room, and if we are ready, we can check our luggage to decorate our room. And so, how can we move? Can we move? Hello? Oh, it's the direction. Okay. So, wastafel keramik dengan cermin. Oh, we have a ceramic wastafel with a mirror in it. Kamu bisa mencoba untuk sisir rambut panjangmu dengan lebih mudah begini. What's this? Ini adalah ember berukuran besar. Sayangnya tidak ada hal lain yang kamu bisa katakan tentang benda plastik ini. It's a giant bucket. Toilet. Sebuah toilet juga memiliki semprotan seperti yang seharusnya. Kamar ini bahkan ada pencucurnya. There's a shower in it. Okay, what's this? Ini adalah kalendermu. Kamu bisa mengatur jadwalmu dalam waktu lain, tapi untuk sekarang kamu telah dijadwalkan oleh perusahaan. Kulkas kecil memiliki cukup ruang untuk menyimpan banyak jajan. Buku catatan, ini adalah buku catatanmu. Kamu masih menyimpannya selama beberapa tahun. Kamu bisa simpan atau muat perjalananmu. So we can save and load over here. Dan juga periksa petunjuk untuk seluruh pekerjaanmu saat ini. Tapi untuk sekarang kamu ingin mengatur ruanganmu. Ini adalah kasurmu, terlihat cukup nyaman, tapi kamu tidak ingin tidur saatnya. Betul itu, want to sleep. Proses. Ini adalah kotak obat. Can we get out? Kamu tidak ada waktu untuk pergi pada waktu ini. We cannot go out now. We are too tired to get out this day. Kamu terlalu capek untuk keluar dari. So, what else can we? Kamu sudah puas melihat kamarmu? Tidak. Menjajah lagi. Apa ini, baju kotor ya? Yeah, there's nothing else in our room. Perhaps there's a secret door in here. Ada pintu rahasia enggak di sini? Wait. So can we? No, we cannot go. So there's that. There's that. So how is the door here react if we don't face to the door, but the other item does not react as the same? That's odd. Yeah, so apakah kamu siap beresin kamar? Baiklah, marilah kita tidur saja sehabis ini. Okay, so let's decorate our room and we will gonna go to sleep afterward. Akhirnya bisa santai. Berapa itu lagi yang kamu butuhkan? 6 juta kah? Dengan biaya bulanan untuk kos juga, kamu membutuhkan banyak pekerjaan sampingan. Tidak ada cara lain. Mari kita lihat lagi pekerjaan mana saja yang akan kamu lakukan. Ada 3 pekerjaan. Pertama di daftar kita adalah pekerjaan kantoran untuk perusahaan periklanan, pengurusan dokumen, dan semacamnya. Kedua, bekerja sebagai staf di kafe dalam stasiun kereta. Sepertinya mereka membutuhkan orang untuk membantu melayani pemesanan pelanggan. Dan terakhir, jadi kuli bangunan. Kamu cek semua profil perusahaan masing-masing, semua memiliki reputasi yang cukup bagus. Jadi harusnya aman bekerja di sini. Tapi saat bersamaan kamu tidak ada pilihan lain, karena hanya perusahaan mereka yang mau menerimamu. So only those company will gonna accept our application. Jangan terlalu dipikirkan, lebih baik kamu mengistirahatkan badanmu. Let's not stress our mind too much on things that we cannot control. Bangun, mandi, pergi kerja. Jangan telat pada hari pertamamu. Kamu merasa lebih segar. Oh, kayak anak SMA. Semuanya sudah siap. Ya, mungkin jangan lupa untuk senyum juga. Baiklah Bino, waktunya kerja. Rolls credit. Ini adalah hari pertamamu tinggal di dalam kota ini. Kamu mulai dari bekerja dalam gedung kantor. Kamu bertemu dengan bos kantor ini dan mengarahkan dirimu ke dalam ruang kerja. Sekali lagi, salam kenal Bino. Selamat datang di kantor kami. Itu ada si Joni, dia gambarnya pakai name tag ya ternyata. Ya, salam kenal juga Pak Joni. Terima kasih telah menerimaku. Oh, kita pakai name tag juga ya. ID card. Ya, kita pakai ID card holder sebagai icon ini kita. As we use ID card holder as our picture, not profile picture, as our picture frame. Senang mendengar itu. Bagus, karena kita semua udah di sini, sebaiknya kita langsung aja. Oke, ini adalah tempat kerjamu, sortir dokumen, juga mengetik dan print dokumenmu sendiri. Dan ini adalah komputer untuk kerja pengerjaanmu. Sini, aku tunjukkan proses pekerjaan yang kamu akan lakukan. Ada 4 printer di ruangan ini. Dokumen akan ditransfer ke printer yang tersedia. Jadi dokumenmu mungkin berada di printer yang berbeda tiap kamu sedang print. Seperti di situ, yang itu. Kalau enggak ya yang di ujung situ tuh, yang paling jauh tuh. Mari kita coba ketik contoh dokumen dan print setelahnya. Let's try to print a document. Oh, ini dia. Apa kamu bisa pergi ke printer itu mencoba print dokumen ini untukku? Baik, Pak. Teriak waktu bentar. Oh, we can move now. Can we, what's this? Beberapa buku menarik tentang bekerja dengan aplikasi pendataan menggunakan Office 2003. Aduh, Office 2003. Itu udah outdated banget sekarang ya. Kamu penasaran kenapa buku tersebut ada di sini? Locker ini tidak bisa dibuka. Locker ini milik seorang teknisi. Selain itu terkunci. Locker ini ada karat di samping. Oh, mungkin locker lainnya juga seperti ini, tapi kamu tidak bisa melihat sisi sampingnya karena locker lainnya tertata dalam barisan. Bagaimanapun itu, locker ini terlihat tua. Terdapat beberapa buku laporan tahunan untuk perusahaan ini, bahkan ada beberapa buku dari dekade lalu dan lebih. Rak server untuk ruangan terlihat mahal dan itu hanya karena kamu tidak mengetahui apapun yang hubungannya dengan peralatan server. Oke, ini sama, it's still the same. What's this? We cannot use anything. What is this glowing chair? Kursi ini sangat mengkilap, kelihatan terlalu bersih. There's definitely someone who loves to clean things up in that one. So how about if we just ayo ke printer itu untukku. Nggak mau, kita mau ya ke printer ini. Will there any secret doors hidden around this area here? That should be interesting to find any hidden door. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh ya, emang begini ya? Nah ya, ini nggak bisa interaksi juga, so yeah, let's just grab the paper. Kamu berhasil. Sekarang kesini dan berikan aku dokumen itu. Now we gotta turn back and put the document back. Wait, we just realized something. This room has no door. How did we enter the room? Like, and how can we get out of this room? Gimana caranya kita masuk ya? Kan nggak ada ruangan di pintu. Apa nggak ada pintu di ruangannya ini? Terus nanti keluar gimana? Sepertinya hasil printer cukup bagus. Sangat penting untuk selalu cek printer sebelum waktu kerja, biar pekerjaan kita tidak terhambat. Tapi sekarang printernya menyerah dengan sendirinya di tengah pekerjaan kita. Kita seharusnya punya teknisi yang untuk kerjaan ini sih. Tapi kamu sempat bilang kalau kamu jago benerin barang kan? Kamu bisa benerin printer juga. Benar, Pak. Setidaknya aku punya pengalaman untuk membenarkan printer di rumah, untuk memperbaiki printer di rumah, betulin printer di rumah. Mungkin bahasanya agak kaku sih ya. Beneran nih. Bagus. Aku akan jadikan kamu teknisi printer untuk ruangan ini aja, biar mempermudah dia. Oh, siapa dia? Pekerjaanmu tiba-tiba bertambah. Baiklah, karena aku udah jelaskan dasarnya, waktunya kamu mencoba apa yang udah kamu pelajari. Sebelum kita lanjut, kamu duduk ke kursi dulu. So we gotta sit on the door or on the seat like that. Seperti ini. Buat kursimu tempatnya di kananmu. Oke. Sekarang kamu bisa jalan lebih cepat. Oh, wih. Fakta mengatakan bahwa ini tidak berjalan dengan cepat. Ini. Baik, kamu coba print 4 dokumen acak yang berbeda dari file yang tadi aku berikan. Semangat. Interaksi dengan komputer di depanmu untuk mengaktifkan printer. Wih. Can we swap with the chair? Wih. We just going around and around in circle. Wih. Ya. Seru sih muter-muter pakai kursi kayak gini guys. Kalau buat kalian yang belum pernah nyobain, cobain aja, pasti keseruan sendiri nanti. So let's go back with our what we need to do. And there we go. Aduh, sepertinya itu ketransfer ke printer lain. It seems like that got into the other printer. Akhir-akhir ini ada beberapa masalah dalam jaringan. Akhir-akhir ini juga ada beberapa masalah dalam jaringan. Maaf ya. Ya udah, kamu bisa lanjutkan pekerjaanmu. Okay, let's grab the paper. Let's print another one. Let's grab the paper. Let's print another one. Let's grab the paper. Let's print another one. Let's grab the paper. Dah, itu 4. Bagus. Ini aja yang kamu butuhkan untuk sekarang. Kamu hebat. Kamu seharusnya akan baik-baik saja setelah bekerja paruh waktu di sini. Terima kasih banyak ya, Pak. Udah hampir jamnya kerja. Oke, kita sampai di sini dulu. Kita akan buatkan kamu ID untuk kantor habis ini ya. Tidak terlalu buruk untuk hari pertama. Semoga kamu bisa bekerja sebaik ini di masa mendatang. Luckily, there's no time limit on that one. If there's is a time limit on there, we definitely have went over the time limit there. Sesaat kemudian kamu kembali masuk ke dalam ruangan kerjamu untuk bertemu dengan rekan-rekan kerja. Selamat pagi semua, terima kasih telah datang tepat waktu semuanya ya. Kita kedatangan anggota baru nih. Perkenalkan, nama dia tuh Bino, B-I-N-O. Salam kenal semuanya. Dan Bino, mereka bertiga ini adalah rekan kerjamu. Apakah kalian bisa perkenalkan diri? Oke, dari aku dulu ya. Salam kenal Bino, namaku Tasni. Umur 31 tahun, hobi mengetik. Warna favorit putih dan sekte kopi hitam. Seingatku Mas Tasni nggak sebanyak ini deh ngomongnya pas pertama kali kita di sini. Kesan awal adalah hal yang terpenting, Nona. Sebagai ketua dari dalam ruangan ini, aku belajar bahwa kamu harus memperkenalkan diri dengan sebanyak mungkin informasi dasar untuk memberikan kesan yang bersahabat. So, in short, Tasni says that first impression is important, and we need to get much of basic information to give a friendly or a warm introductions. Oke, Nona, kita nggak ada waktu banyak ya Pak, dan Mas Tasni itu bukan ketua. Ya, maaf ya, meski dia yang paling tua di sini, kita semua sama kok posisinya. Perkenalkan, namaku Nona. Aku baru masuk setahun yang lalu sama temanku ini. Yuk, Mamat, kayaknya kita coba tadi malam. Oh, what are you two doing last night? What are you preparing? And that's one creepy smile. Aduh, senyumnya jadi creepy gitu. Kayak yang kita persiapin semalam dan si Mamat langsung senyumnya kayak gitu. Kayaknya masih nggak cocok deh senyum. Oh, this one has introvert. This one is an introvert, so that's definitely explain that creepy smile. Maaf, aku coba perkenalkan diri dengan cara lain. Salam kenal Bino, namaku Ahmad. Mamat, nama panggilanku dari dia aja. Jadi tolong abaikan. Kejem banget suruh diabain. Maaf ya, aku kira cuman kamu yang boleh manggil aku itu. Jangan sedih gitu. Maaf, aku nggak marah kok. Ya begitulah rekan-rekanmu, meskipun mereka terlihat unik, mereka pasti cocok dengan dirimu. Jadi mereka baik dan dapat memahami satu sama lain, ya tahulah maksudnya. Tapi kalau kamu ngerasa nggak nyaman di sini, jangan segan-segan untuk berdiskusi, oke? Baik Pak, baik semuanya, karena sudah kenalan semua, kalian bisa mulai bekerja. Sekali lagi, selamat datang di kantor kami. So Bino is our name. Jadi kayaknya tadi ada salah deh, harusnya Johnny yang ngomong sentence yang tadi, bukan si Bino. Akhirnya kamu melewati harimu dengan bekerja di kantor ini. Ini adalah hari keduamu untuk tinggal di kantor ini. Sekarang ini kamu sedang bekerja untuk cafe di stasiun kereta. So after we do our part time in the office, we went to the cafe near the station. Selamat pagi Bino, seragamu terlihat menakjubkan sekali. So we have Mila as our supervisor. Sekali lagi selamat atas penerimaanmu, kami senang banget kamu bergabung di sini. Terima kasih. Karena hari ini adalah hari pertamamu, saya akan membantumu memahami dasar-dasar dalam cafe ini. Pekerjaan ini cukup mudah, kamu hanya butuh memberikan pesanan pada para pelanggan dengan benar. Pertama-tama saya akan menjelaskan menu apa saja yang kita miliki. Ya, di sini ada menu makanan, ini rak roti. Jadi kalau ada yang pesan roti ambil dari sini. Kita punya roti bantal dan roti spesial dari kita, donat matcha. Saya cukup bangga dengan kreasiku ini. Kamu harus mencobanya nanti. Ini ada tempat penggorengan. Alat dapur ini digunakan untuk kentang goreng. Jadi kalau ada yang pesan kentang goreng, jangan lupa kentangnya goreng di sini. Selanjutnya ini adalah mesin kebanggaan kita. Ada dua tipe minuman yang dimiliki oleh mesin ini. Keduanya memakai susu. Di sisi kiri dengan minuman hijau adalah susu matcha yang pahit dan menakjubkan. Dan ini adalah minuman spesialis kami, para pembantu. Kami berupaya untuk menciptakan rasa pahit yang lebih lembut namun seimbang. Minuman ini juga populer di tempat ini dan kami cukup bangga soal itu. Di sisi kanan adalah susu kopi yang nikmat. So in our screen, the right one is the matcha and the left one is the coffee. Jadi di layar kita yang kanan itu matcha, yang kiri itu kopinya. Soalnya mereka kan ngadep ke kita ya. Jadi kiri kanannya mereka itu kebalik sama kiri kanannya kita. Minuman ini kurang populer dibanding dengan susu matcha, tapi masih ada pilihan untuk para penumpang jadwal malam. Semua ini adalah seluruh menu yang harus kamu ingat. Semoga kamu mengingat semua ini. Baik, kita akan maju ke tahap selanjutnya, pembungkusan. Tentu kita harus menempatkan makanan dan minuman ke tempat yang cocok. Izinkan saya untuk menunjukkan tempat tersebut padamu. Kotak karton digunakan untuk jenis makanan, kita ada juga kertas bungkus untuk kentang goreng. Gelas plastik untuk minuman dingin, tempat ini udah diberikan es batu untuk mempercepat penyajian. Dan ini gelas karton yang digunakan untuk minuman panas. Mohon tutup gelas ini dengan penutup yang telah disediakan ya. Hal terakhir yang kamu perhatikan adalah wastafel ini. Jika kamu butuh membuang pesanan yang salah, seharusnya kamu tidak lakukan ya. Jangan sampai salah ya. Kamu bisa menggunakan wastafel ini untuk melakukan hal tersebut. So we can discard our mistaken orders in that sink. Jika kamu terdesak, selain itu, ini adalah tempat cucimu. Mohon untuk dapat digunakan secara bijak. Oke, kamu harus berhati-hati. Memberikan pesanan yang benar dalam waktu singkat adalah kunci untuk efisien maksimal. Kamu harus ingat ini dan kamu melakukan pekerjaan. Kamu harus ingat ini saat kamu melakukan pekerjaan tersebut. Rekan kerjamu harusnya akan segera sampai ke tempat ini untuk membantu dalam pelatihan kita. Aku sarankan dirimu untuk mengingat tempat-tempat lainnya. Oke. Jangan lupa wastafelnya. Oke. So, halo, kita kedatangan Budi. Oh, ini Budi, staff lain yang akan bekerja sama denganmu sebagai rekan kerja. Halo Budi, salam kenal anak baru, nama aku Budi. Salam kenal juga, nama aku Bino. Sepertinya semua udah sesuai dengan rencana. Tugasmu adalah memberikan pesanan dia dengan benar. Sebelum itu, izinkan saya memberikanmu sesuatu. Ini adalah nampan, tolong pakai ini ya, pakai nampannya. Dari sekarang kamu akan menggunakan ini untuk membawa makanan dan minuman. Kamu bisa mengetahui apa yang dia mau pesan dengan melihat pikirannya. Oh, we need to use mind reader to know what he will gonna order in here. So, seperti yang berada di sampingnya. Jangan khawatir jika kamu membutuhkan banyak waktu. Untuk sekarang kamu bisa menggunakan kesempatan ini untuk latihan. Setidaknya jangan menghamburkan banyak barang kita. Setidaknya jangan menghamburkan barang kita terlalu banyak ya. Baik, coba kamu selesaikan 10 pesanan miliknya dengan benar. Oh iya, kamu bisa tanya-tanya aku beberapa hal kalau kamu nggak bawa apa-apa ke aku. Membuat kenal-kenalan gitu, sekalian tanya apapun yang kamu pikirkan. So, a hot coffee and a cold coffee, a bun, a roti, and a matcha donut, another cold coffee. Lalu kopinya laku. A matcha drink, a cold matcha, another hot coffee, and there's 4 coffee, 5 coffees, and a french fry. There we go. Sepertinya kamu udah memahami dasar-dasarnya. Sangat baik karena kamu beradaptasi dengan tugasmu cukup cepat. Kamu seharusnya udah siap untuk shift hari ini. Untuk sekarang, saya serahkan sisa hari ini di tangan kalian. Saya harap kalian sukses ya. Baik, Nona. So, there we go. Time for our evening shift. Lumayan ramai juga ya. Gimana, Bino? Capek nggak? Lumayan. Kayaknya aku masih belum kebiasa dengan kerumunan. Ya, tadi aku ngeliat ada beberapa yang minta banyak gitu. Terus kamu sempat lihat kan? Aku ditanya lokasi gerbang. Kamu juga harus ingat denah stasiun biar nggak bingung pas ditanya ya. Gimana kalau kamu jalan-jalan dulu sekitar stasiun? Ya, mumpung sepi. Aku harusnya bisa coba, tapi nggak apa-apa nih aku keluar dari shift sementara. Santai, nggak bakal dimarahin kok. Lagian bakal bisa bantu reputasi kafe kalau kamu bisa bantu orang-orang di stasiun. Oh, oke lah. Ya, makasih ya. Aku akan segera kembali ya. Oke. So, we are gonna be taking a walk in the station. Kamu akan jalan-jalan di dalam stasiun. Kamu mencoba mencatat berbagai macam lokasi ke dalam buku kecilmu. Tempat ini tidak lebar, jadi kamu tidak perlu untuk jalan-jalan dalam waktu lama. Iya. Tidak lama kemudian kamu akan menyelesaikan perjalananmu dan kembali ke kafe untuk melanjutkan shiftmu sampai jadwalnya selesai. Hari ini adalah hari ketigamu dalam kota. Selanjutnya adalah pekerjaan di tempat konstruksi. Now we became a kuli. Kita jadi kuli bangunan mandor. Di mana Pak Mandor ini? Kamu anak baru ya? Sini. Oh, Mandor kita Bambang. Kenapa tegang sih? Santai aja sih bos. Maaf. Ya, pekerjaanmu nggak bisa dianggap remeh sih. Tapi santai aja. Semua bakal baik-baik aja kok. Tapi buat sekarang aku akan menjelaskan bagaimana cara kamu ngelakuin pekerjaan di sini. Soalnya kamu baru pertama kali masuk juga. Apa kamu lihat paku-paku itu? Lihat nggak paku-pakunya? Ada banyak kan? Benar, ada paku yang belum masuk kan? Nah, itu semua sisa kerjaan kita tuh. Jadi yang kamu lakukan di sini adalah memamukan sisa palu, memamukan. Digetok lah pakai palu biar pada nancep, biar pada masuk. Kayaknya gampang. Gampang kan? Sekarang tunjukkan ke aku kamu bisa apa. Tek. Oh, satu lagi. Tek. Selesai, Pak. Ini dia anak baru jagoan. Kamu udah melakukannya dengan baik. Kamu harus cocok nih ke proyek kami nih. Tapi kayaknya waktu shiftmu ini hampir habis ya. Mari kita pindah ke lokasi lain ya. Kamu bekerja di area lain sampai jadwalmu selesai. Kamu sempat membantu rekan kerja beberapa kali. Sepertinya para kuli memiliki arahan yang fleksibel dan tidak menetap pada satu pekerjaan. Dia dan Mandor memantau proses pekerjaan kita sampai beberapa saat sebelum dia pergi ke proyek lain. Ini ya nggak terlalu buruk sih, asal kamu tidak terlalu tertekan. Kamu harusnya baik-baik saja bekerja di tempat ini. Setelah kerja, kamu langsung kembali ke kamarmu untuk istirahat. Sepertinya itu aja untuk semua pekerjaan paruh waktumu. Kamu habiskan sisa minggumu dengan jalan-jalan di sekitar kota. Dan sekarang mari kita membuat jadwal sendiri untuk minggu depan. So that's what. Selamat datang di demo game ini. Bagaimana kabar dirimu? So that's only the introduction for the game, guys. And this is the actual game. And for the introduction itself, we already spent 30 minutes for this one. Oke, selamat datang di game ini. Gimana kabarmu? Sehat-sehat aja ya. Semoga kamu baik-baik saja. Karena target untuk demo ini sampai 2 bulan untuk mendapatkan setengah dari 6 juta. So in 2 months we can get 60 million rupiah. Apakah Bimo bisa mendapatkan uang sebanyak itu dalam 2 bulan? Jadi sampai Mei. Semangat ya. Terdapat 3 jadwal yang telah ditetapkan oleh perusahaan, so we can only work in there, and there. So in Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday we can have our free time. Atur jadwal dengan memilih hari, keluar penjadwalan dengan tombol X. Oke. Saya bekerja kantoran. There's still more work to do. This one yield. Yeah, this one have most stamina cost, and this one 30 and 25. So cafe waiters is the least, have the least payment, and we only have 100,000 there. How about if we go with project? Then we have 35 and we currently have 65 works. Iya, like so, kayak gini. Oke, atur jadwal. So how about if we go like, kamu hanya bisa mendapatkan pekerjaan yang sama berturut-turut. Oh, we can only maintain that like so. Then there. That's gonna be too much. Yes, let's just there. There we go. And selalu diingat bahwa kamu tidak harus mengisi semua slot jadwal yang tersedia. Jika kamu sudah selesai dengan pengatur jadwal, kamu tidak bisa merubah itu sampai nunggu selanjutnya tiba. Apakah kamu yakin? Ya. Sepertinya kamu hanya sampai di sini untuk hari ini, waktu istirahat. So, take a bus. Gotta generate more money tomorrow. Tomorrow is our real work gonna be started. Kamu merasa lebih segar, and kalender, okay. Mirrors, you wash your face, kamu merasa sedikit lebih baik. Kamu ingin melihat dirimu dalam cermin ya? Kamu terlihat baik-baik saja. Masih ada air dalam bak, tersiram. Seperti kamu nggak ada niatan untuk mandi. Ada laptop, kita dapat laptop guys, kotak obat. Oke. Kulkasnya kosong, lebih bagus jika kamu bisa menyimpan beberapa jajan dalamnya. Buku harian, we can save our diaries there. Okay. So let's start the day. Kamu masih belum terbiasa tinggal di kota ini. Mungkin besok kamu bisa keluar rumah. Always only need to. We can open our. Ini buat atur menu. Okay. Let's sleep until tomorrow. Kita tidur sampai besok. Bangun, mandi, pergi siap-siap. Jadi pagi kita mandi, malam juga kita mandi. So we take a bath in the morning and we take a bath in the night. Kamu merasa lebih segar. Kamu ada pekerjaan yang terjadwalkan hari ini. Apa yang ingin kamu lakukan? So can we okay, so previously we have 65 energy in our possession, so if we rest we will gonna get that increased by 31. Kayaknya kita overload deh kerjaannya, tapi ya coba aja lah. Let's go to work. Now waktunya kerja. Sepertinya ini adalah pertama kalinya kamu beneran kerja. So this is the first time we will gonna be in an actual work. Kamu ingin tahu apa yang akan kamu lakukan? Ya. Di sini kamu akan bermain minigame dalam batasan waktu tertentu. We can play minigame in a certain amount of time. Kuota yang ditetapkan juga secara acak. Kamu harus memenuhi jumlah kuota tersebut. Iya. Jika kamu tidak dapat memenuhi kuota tersebut, gaji akan berkurang. Oh, if we can't complete the quota, they will gonna do a pay cut for us. Namun ini berlaku juga dengan kebalikannya. Jika kamu bisa mendapatkan bonus jika melebihi kuota. Oh, we can also get bonus. Kerjakan dengan sebanyak mungkin. Kamu memiliki pekerjaan dasar yang sama secara berturut-turut dalam sehari. Kamu bisa beristirahat di antara kerja dan menghabiskan energi lebih sedikit. If we do repeated works, we can have rest and use less energy. Mungkin ini dapat mempermudahmu dalam pekerjaan, mungkin tidak. Dan khususnya untuk pekerjaan pagi dan siang yang sama, kamu bisa mendapatkan kesempatan untuk berbicara dengan karakter lain pada waktu yang istirahat. Jika kamu tidak memenuhi ketiganya, jadwalmu setelah bekerja terakhir, kamu bisa jalan-jalan. Also, we can also walk around if we don't fill all of our schedule. Oke. Beberapa tempat akan menghabiskan waktumu sekali, tapi tempat seperti toko tidak akan menghabiskan waktumu. Rencanakan baik-baik. Kamu bisa keluar malam jika kamu pulang lebih awal. Beberapa tempat tutup pada malam hari dan kebalikannya. Oh, jangan segan untuk eksplorasi dan cek tiap tempat. Mungkin kamu dapatkan sesuatu yang berbeda pada waktu malam hari tertentu. Pada waktu malam dan hari tertentu. Sebenarnya itu aja yang bisa diingat. Waktunya kerja. Saatnya awali hari dengan kerja sebagai kuli dalam proyek bangunan. Ya, what is better option than starting our morning routine with hard labor works as a construction worker. Kali ini kamu harus memalu sebanyak mungkin. So, palu. There we go. That's it. Kamu selesai dengan pekerjaanmu. Performa kamu sangat bagus. Kamu mendapatkan gaji sebanyak 270.000. Wow. In just a day we got paid 270,000. So imagine, multiply that with 30 days. Ooh. We can get 2, 3, 600. 81 millions. 8.1 millions. Sibuk bekerja di kantor, kali ini kamu harus mencetak banyak dokumen. So let's just why is there so many people in the office here? That is clearly disallowing us to complete our task properly. Okay, 8. Bunch of people. And, another one there. Oh, we didn't get the last paper there. Kamu menyelesaikan selesai dengan pekerjaanmu, kamu performa kamu sangat bagus, kamu mendapatkan gaji sebanyak 175.000 rupiah. Wow, more money for us. Selanjutnya lanjut kerja di kantor setelah istirahat sejenak. You spent energy a little less compared to before. Printer di kantor ada yang rusak, kamu harus perbaikinya. Kamu merasa lebih capek setelah perbaiki. Aduh. Lanjut kerja. Kali ini kamu harus mencetak banyak dokumen. So more documents to go. 1. Okay, that's on that one. Why are you bumping with us? No. Why are you keep blocking our pathway like that? Hey. So this office work is clearly the hardest work with giving At least we met our quota. At least we met our quota. Now the last paper again. We've done with our works. 125.000 doang ya, lumayan lah. Daripada nggak pulang bawa apa-apa. Daripada pulang nggak bawa apa-apa maksudnya. Semua pekerjaan telah selesai untuk hari ini. Ternyata sudah mau malam. Waktunya pulang. Waktunya kerja, waktunya pulang. And there we go guys. Saatnya kerja. It's a very interesting game which we play some mini games to do our works and we can socialize with some of the people in there, and yeah. So that's about it for the games, and we will gonna do a little bit of closing in here. So if you guys find the game interesting, the game is called Waktunya Kerja. It is by Reinichii and Manusia Pagi. It's another Indonesian game in the itch.io. If you guys found the game interesting, you can just download it in the link on the description down below. It's currently only have Windows built on it, so the game will gonna have some updates on the December 18th as well. It's kind of like a management mini game puzzle mini games things where we have a set of a set of goals which we need to earn $6 million to pay our debt or something. And it seems like every month we need to have at least 1,500,000 to pay our rents, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and that's about it for Waktunya Kerja. And let's just go to the main menu here, and yeah. Agarin Pagi nih roket 64. So we will gonna take another break in here, and we will gonna continue the stream after one. So currently it is let's just put our clock in here, since the countdown is already over. So it's 12:02 p.m. now, AM or PMC. So we will gonna continue our stream in 13:00 or 1 p.m. So it's a 1-hour break. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys watch this stream on the long form video, it will gonna have the same link, but if you guys watch it on the vertical stream, it will gonna be a new link in there. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys soon. We will gonna take a quick break over here.